And we are back with another Clash of Clans video. Now, as you can see, this is a different account from the other ones I've shown on this channel. This is actually one of my older accounts that I've had for a very, very long time. So, this is my newbie Town Hall 12, if you'd call it. It's a max Town Hall 11, new Town Hall 12. If we go up here and take a look, troops are either max for Town Hall 11. Some of them are Town Hall 10, obviously, because it's hard to upgrade all of your spells. But like I've got max farming troops. I got obviously my max miner strategy. I love miners. But in this video, I want to show you guys something because I've been talking to some of my friends online about Clash, and they told me to try one of the most dominant Town Hall strategies. I've heard a lot about it, and that is the P.E.K.K.A. Bobat. Now, the name is pretty self-explanatory. It's P.E.K.K.A.s, bowlers, and bats. Now, I have submax I have Town Hall 11 P.E.K.K.A.s and Town Hall 11 bowlers, as you can kind of see towards the end of the line of troops. Next to the dragon and lava hound, you got your P.E.K.K.A. and bowler. And I also have, submax ice golems. But I've done like drag bat and stuff, and the base I know the basics of the strategy at Town Hall 10, because that's the attack that I used at Town Hall 10 for my other account. What the fuck? But I just 3-starred with it. And it wasn't like difficult. It was really easy. So I'm actually going to show you guys that replay. So first off, this is my army composition. I actually, the tutorial gives you an army composition, but that's for Town Hall 10. So I kind of had to modify it. So 2 archers and 3 wizards. Those are strictly funneling troops. Yes, I am using a fucking power potion because my ice golem is not maxed out, and neither is my P.E.K.K.A. or my bowler. And my spells aren't maxed, nor is my wall wrecker. But anyway, those are strictly funneling troops. I'm using the party wizard because they attack quicker and they do more damage, and because it's a funneling troop. Like you guys can use wizards if you guys don't have the party wizards by the time you get here. The typical Super Queen Walk P.E.K.K.A. bowler lineup. 4 P.E.K.K.A.s is just about everybody's army composition. Same with the 11 bowlers. Some people do 12. I'm choosing to do 11 because I do want room for the ice golem. So typically what I like to have in my clan castle, I don't personally like 6 bat spells. I'd rather have 7. But again, it's up to preference. 2 rage and 1 freeze. And obviously you have the king, queen, and warden set to ground. Don't go into this strategy with your warden set to air, because the last thing you need is him getting shot out of the sky. It's better to have him on ground where the P.E.K.K.A.s can tank. So I'm gonna go to this replay. It was my most recent attack. So as you can see, same lineup. I didn't actually use all of my troops. I only used 2 party wizards because that's all I needed to set the funnel. This was against the Town Hall 11, be it a sub-max Town Hall 11. Its walls are a bit underwhelming, but by the looks, the cannons and stuff are maxed for Town Hall 11. So basically max Town Hall 11, other than the walls. So this being a symmetrical base is actually really good because if my troops walk, which they actually do, I can more easily recover. So there are a couple things here that we need to consider. The Eagle artillery, the most threatening defense to this strategy, is really, really far out. Also, these two sweepers pointing away from the that side. So my first line of thought here is queen walk. This side, deploy party wizards on the builder hut here and the cannon here, and then go through from there. So obviously queen walk, kind of funnel those buildings, get the party wizards on the troops here, and they do actually get it. Wall Wrecker and Ice Golem going through the middle, freeze the king, queen takes out the king, Wall Wrecker continues on its merry way. Now this right here is why I said it was too close to the outside. This is a max Wall Wrecker. Alright, it's going to go through these level 10 walls, no problem. Plus I have the Ice Golem backing it up. So the Expo, it's only going to have the one Expo on it. And we do end up getting it into that Eagle compartment, which is what we want. So I drop a Rage prematurely in 3, 2, 1, bam. Okay, I did this because I thought that the Wrecker was going to pop earlier than it did. And I've got level 5 Valkyries in the CC. So, you know, worst case scenario, I mean, if you look, the Eagle's basically down. Once the Eagle is down, you just gotta deploy the bowlers and P.E.K.K.A.s and stuff and kind of just wait. So we continue through. Eagle goes down, and under that rage, it pops, and the Valkyries are raged up. So we get rid of that little Tesla farm. The Valkyrie actually survives a little bit and helps that Ice Golem take out the Expo, but's killed by the enemy queen. That Valkyrie does end up going down. The Expo takes that down, and I just deploy the brute of my force here. They walk, so I deployed the Warden to make sure that they didn't die. I did not want them walking. I wanted them to go into the base. But a couple bowlers got in, so I just dropped the Rage, maybe get rid of some of those buildings, and it worked out okay. So they are going to walk around the base a little bit, but now our main objective is to kind of get rid of the splash damage. So that wizard tower goes down. Single target infernos are amazing for bats. Okay? Because they cannot target all the bats. And the bats rip through inferno towers. Expos, not so much, but our main objective here, these two wizard towers. So I'm just going to wait to place my bat spells. Alright, so the attack kind of just goes through. We got some P.E.K.K.A.s on the side. We have yet to use the Warden's ability, but because that Inferno is on my P.E.K.K.A., I don't want him getting fried. So I do end up using the Warden's ability there. P.E.K.K.A. goes down, but not before it gets through a few buildings. Now this P.E.K.K.A. is going to take out that wizard tower. The queen already took out that one, and now I'm cleared to deploy my bats. The bats are strictly cleanup troops, and actually, before it happens, I'm going to spoil this. This P.E.K.K.A. activates a tornado trap, which is in this little crevice here, and it actually kills most of my bats. If that tornado trap wasn't there, the bats would have free reign over the base because the only buildings left are the air defense, the town hall, the dark elixir storage, the expo, and this inferno tower that is almost destroyed. So click play. As it is going for this expo, it's the bats get sucked in and they all die except for a couple. A couple of them survive, but we still have the queen and two P.E.K.K.A.s, and they are more than enough to get the town hall. Plus Plus we got some archers over here, which is nice. And 3-star. And considering that that was like my first time doing a Town Hall 11 P.E.K.K.A. Bobat, well, Town Hall 12, but I haven't really done it considering the Eagle. I kind of just like try to get, I use wall breakers because I didn't have a 12 in the clan at the time, but I would just use wall breakers to get my queen walk into the base, take out some buildings, and then send my main kill squad into the base, rage them up, gut the core, and then deploy some wizards on the outside for cleanup. So that, my friends, is the P.E.K.K.A. Bobat strategy at Town Hall 11/12. Town Hall 11s can do that same strategy, so can Town Hall 10s. I'd say the key things that you need are obviously P.E.K.K.A.s, bowlers, and bat spells. The Ice Golem really helps, sending that Ice Golem in with the Wall Wrecker, which is another key thing you need. I've seen people use the Stone Slammer, but, you're using a ground squad. You don't really need the Stone Slammer. I prefer the Wall Wrecker in. It's the only thing I have right now. So, I would say the Wall Wrecker, the P.E.K.K.A.s, the bowlers, and the bat spells, and they all need to be either maxed or, a level below maxed, which my P.E.K.K.A.s are level 7, my bowlers are level 3, right? Level 3? Yeah. And then my bat spells are level 4, so they're just a level below max, and I had a power potion. Heroes, you want the queen walk for the funnel, the king, to kind of help the funnel. The warden is to be deployed with your main kill squad, because the warden is kind of your lifeline if something happens. As you saw, my troops walked right up here, and I'm like, okay, so they're going to go kind of around and wrap around the base, so let's just keep the warden with them to make sure they don't die in the process. And the bat spells are for cleanup. Bat spells are really good for ripping through things, so cleanup isn't really a concern. If I needed to, I could have deployed the third-party wizard and the archers to help with cleanup, but I didn't actually need them. I forgot I had them, because by the time I noticed, I had already gotten the 3-star. So that I'm going to start using this strategy from now on. Currently, this account isn't in Clan War Leagues because I just recently added it to my main clan, but I will definitely be using this in the future. I'm going to practice with it, I'm going to master it, and hey, most of the top players in the world are either using P.E.K.K.A. Bobat, P.E.K.K.A. Smash. It's starting to become the meta. It is the meta, but a lot less people are using Laloon or Lavalunian or any kind of Lalo variant, and they're kind of moving over to like P.E.K.K.A. Smash or P.E.K.K.A. Bobat. Now, obviously, it's kind of up to base design. P.E.K.K.A. Bobat is primarily to be used with single target infernos because the multis will rip through bats. Obviously, you can use P.E.K.K.A. Bobat with multis. You just gotta, it's just an extra thing you have to take down before you deploy the bats. So, I hope you guys learned a little something from this. I don't know if any of my viewers are above Town Hall 10, but that's gonna be it for today, you guys. I'm overwhelmingly happy that this strategy still, works. I'm a sucker for bat spells. I love them. I use Drag Bat a lot at Town Hall 11, mainly because my P.E.K.K.A.s are still level 1. Sorry guys, but I was too lazy to get the loot to upgrade my P.E.K.K.A.s. so I've just been using drag bat. But I'm definitely gonna upgrade my my boulders are max, but my pekkas are still level 1, so I'm gonna have to work at that. And I'll probably start using it a lot more in war. So anyway, hope you guys have a nice day. Peace.